Well, Road Safety Week. We've been talking about it a lot this week. It's coming to a close today. And today's story, we look towards the new generation, the younger drivers. There's a program here in Southern Queensland called the Road Attitudes and Action Planning Program, better known as the R.A.A.P, which is done with local students. And it's looking at the attitudes towards the road. And with 8,000 young people aged 17 to 24 hospitalised each year due to road-related injuries, it's probably no better time to talk about this. I want to introduce you to Toowoomba Firefighter William Hovel. William is also the local area coordinator for the R.A.A.P program, and he joins me now. William, good morning. Welcome.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you very much.
William, firstly, how long have you been a firefighter for?
I've been in the Queensland Fire Department now for roughly 5 years. So it's actually, 5 years next week, actually, when I would have first joined and started my recruit course back in 2020.
Okay, brilliant. So tell me how you came to be involved in this R.A.A.P, this Road Attitudes and Action Planning program. How did that come about?
Yeah, so it allows us to get involved and, be a preventative step, because a lot of the times as firefighters we don't get that opportunity, like we have fire eds back in year one where everybody kind of remembers those, stop, drop and roll, get down low, go, 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 all those good kind of sayings. But between year one and, then going through the years, we don't really get another opportunity to get in front of, young people and, try and provide them some guidance on, making better decisions on the road. So when I saw this program, I thought that sounds like a great opportunity, and been pretty heavily involved in that program now for the last 3 years or so. Yeah.
And I want to ask you about a little bit more detail about what it involves in a moment, but a lot of people would be surprised that road accidents come under, the firefighter's jurisdiction in terms of you get called to a lot of road accidents. That would surprise people who just think you're about fires and that's essentially it. Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, we get that a little bit actually, and obviously with the name firefighter and Queensland Fire, people sometimes often associate that with just sorting fires out, but road traffic crashes are becoming our most prevalent job that pops up, and we're going to more and more of them. I think this year alone, from the 1st of January through till August, we've already been to nearly 10,000 incidents across Queensland that have involved road traffic crashes. So it is a massive part of our workload now.
And has that always been the case, or is that because of a change in what areas of emergency each department looks after? Has that sort of shifted over time?
No. Queensland Fire has always been involved in road traffic crashes. I guess it's just, we've seen a population increase and, the amount of people using the roads and all this kind of stuff, and the influence of technology, which, comes along in a phone or anything like that, adds to distractions and all this kind of stuff. So a mixture of, population increase, phones being used as distractions and all this kind of stuff, we are seeing a significant increase in road traffic crashes. Yes, definitely.
Okay. So back to the R.A.A.P program, the R.A.A.P program. Tell me a little bit more about what it is and how it exactly works.
Yeah, so we're not trying to scare them out of driving or trying to tell them how to drive as such. We try and connect with the students through storytelling and, have an authentic person at the front delivering, experiences we may have been to, but also we have, through the program, obviously stories that have been developed by, families and other people who have attended road traffic crashes over the years, and they, have given their time and created that content for us to deliver those stories in the hope that, it might get through to some people in the room, and next time they find themselves in a situation where they don't feel comfortable, they might be able to hopefully think back to the R.A.A.P presentation and go, okay, what did we speak about there? How can I get out of this situation? So I guess the aim of the program is just to kind of, give these students or these people that we're delivering the program to options for next time they are in a tricky situation or something where they don't feel comfortable. Like I like to put it at the end of at the presentations is, we're not there to tell you how to drive. We're here to basically, give you some more tools for your toolbox. So next time you're in a situation, you can hopefully think back to this time and use one of those tools and get yourself into a safer place and make a better decision on the road.
I'm interested, and you've touched on it there, but how do you, over and above those stats, how do you make those conversations meaningful to an audience that, let's face it, can be a tough crowd? They're known, teenagers they're known to be a little bit cynical and dismissive about messages from anyone, any more than 3 years older than them at the best of times. Is that a challenge?
Yeah, and you're right. Yeah, sometimes it definitely is a challenge, but I think where we really have the opportunity to engage with students is it's not mum and dad and it's not a teacher telling them something to do, you know what I mean? And they as soon as it's mum or dad or a teacher, they kind of get pretty dismissive. Where we're very fortunate in the position that we hold as firefighters. We, over the years have been a very respected profession, and we're very thankful of that. And when we step into the room, we say we're not trying to tell you what to do. We're basically putting the ball in their court, giving them all of these options to try and make that better decision. Okay, so we're not there, going, don't drive like this, don't do that, don't do that. We're going, if you decide you want to do this, this is potentially going to be the consequence of that. Okay, if you next time you're in this situation, what are some options? And we try and engage them in discussion. So we ask questions throughout the presentation into the audience and try and create that immersive environment, and getting questions coming to us and then asking them questions as well. So it gets everybody involved. So, it's quite a good program like that.
Toowoomba Firefighter William Hovel, who's also the local area coordinator for the R.A.A.P program. David Idef with you. It's news time. It's 8 o'clock.